Welcome to the Life's Necessities and Luxuries radio show. Today, our host, Dawn Marie Mutel, your life's commodities broker, will bring you fashion, beauty tips, business acumen, teach you where to find the life's greatest necessities and the finest luxuries. Now, here's Dawn Marie.
Hey, you guys, welcome back to another episode of Life's Necessities and Luxuries. I'm your host, Dawn Marie Mutel. My question to you is, when was the last time you gave your love a special note to let them know how much they mean to you? One of the things I do with my boyfriend is that we share these little love notes between each other, or we'll just do special things for each other, and it just makes you smile, and it makes you realize like this person really cares for you when you receive it, and he's tickled pink when he gets something because it's unexpected, it's spontaneous. And you know what? When you're with somebody for a long period of time, it starts to get a little, monotonous, right? Because you just day in and day out, the same old, same old. So you got to kind of mix it up a little if you want to keep that love light burning bright. Because you know what? We take things for granted every day. If we're in a bad mood and we come home and we're like, and you know what? We bitch, we moan and groan. And we always take it out on the ones that we love because they're the closest to us. So we have to do these little special things for them to let them know how much we care. And if you want these things in return, I always say, if you want something, you have to show it and give it, and then you'll get it back. And I'm so excited to share with you 2 secrets on the topic that are in my book, 151 Musically Inspired Secrets to Master This Thing Called Life. And I hope you enjoy them. This is going to be on the topic of love, and one of them is about just that, doing special things for the one that you love. So let me roll the tape for you, and I hope you enjoy them.
Secret number 34. You don't bring me flowers, candy, or trinkets anymore.
Do you only receive gifts or trinkets when it's a special occasion? Or maybe your significant other only brings you flowers a couple of times a year, just out of the blue. And when was the last time you picked up something for your loved one? Was it on your anniversary or their birthday or a holiday? One of the things that I found that can keep your love life alive is to do little things for your partner. Once in a while, when you find something that you know that they love and you go out and you actually pick it up for them, little things can mean a big difference when you know that someone is thinking of you, how you treat them on a daily basis, not just on those special occasions. And one of the things that me and an ex of mine used to do was leave little love notes for each other. For example, he'd put something in my lunch bag, or we might have put something on each other's car windshields or even on the steering wheel, so that when we got into the car, we would see these little notes. And it always put a smile on my face, and I realized that I was blessed to have this person in my life and that he cared enough to do those little things for me. So when was the last time you did something for the one you love? If you can't remember, well then it was just way too long ago. 151 Secrets Action Step. Today, on your way home from work, or if you're a stay-at-home mom on your shopping trip of the day, I'd like you to pick up a little something that you know your love is going to enjoy. Whether it's their favorite chocolate or a small bunch of flowers, just add a little love note so that you can tell your partner exactly how you feel so that they know you're not taking them for granted. And I'd like you to put it somewhere that they'll see it the first thing when they come home from work. Maybe it's someplace where they throw their keys down, or someplace that they'll see it right away. And they're going to feel so surprised and say, "Wow, what's this for?" And you can just turn around and say, "It's for no other reason than because I love you and I love the way I feel when I'm around you, and thank you for being my man or my woman." You may think it sounds a little corny, but believe me, you're going to be amazed to see how these small gestures can really turn your love life around. You're going to begin to see these small gestures coming back to you.
Secret number 42. You're the one that I want, need, and love.
Do you remember when you first fell in love with your partner? They could do no wrong. Their poop never stank. You know what I mean. If they belched, you thought it was adorable. But then time passes. 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years later, you may look at them and think, what was I thinking? As I mentioned earlier, sometimes we take things for granted. Do you do your beauty treatments in front of each other? Or you leave the bathroom door open and go take a poop in front of one another? We begin to leave out that bit of mystery. So what's one to do? 151 Secrets Action Step. I'd like for you to think back to that time again when you first met, as I mentioned earlier, and have your list in front of you. But I'd like you to reminisce about the beginning days of your relationship and the things that you used to do for fun. Write those things down, because there's probably a good chance that you might not be doing those things anymore. And it's not for probably any other reason than life just got in the way, and maybe it's the children and you don't have that time to have those little fun moments that you used to have before. So if that's the case, I'd like you to schedule some time that you can do a couple of those things that you used to love doing together. Maybe you guys used to be on a bowling league and then you had to stop. Or maybe you used to go ice skating together. Or maybe it was roller skating at the rink. Or maybe you guys used to just go bike riding together. Whatever it was. If you stopped doing it and you really had a great time together when you did do that activity, think about how you can get it back into your life. And I would like that to happen more quickly than not, because if it was a beautiful thing then, it could be a really beautiful thing now. Also, from this point forward, I'd like for you to close the door when you go to the restroom or when you do your beauty treatments, or you just have to go number 2. I'd like you to think about keeping some things private. If you share a bathroom, you may have to do some of these things in the evening so that you're not doing them at the same time when you're getting ready in the morning. So please stop doing these things in front of one another. You'll be happy that you did. Well, I hope you enjoy them, and write your love a note today and start it off the right way. If you haven't reserved your copy of the book yet, please go to www.lifesnecessitiesandluxuries.com/book and pre-order your copy today. If you like this episode, please share it and subscribe. There's so much coming down the pike that I really want to stay in touch with you, and the easiest way for me to do that is if I have your email address and I could actually write you and let you know what things are going on, when they're going on, and how you can find the information. I also have some courses that are coming up as well that I think you might enjoy. So it would really behoove you to just go to www.lifesnecessitiesandluxuries.com, look for the email sign up, and just pop in your email address. I will not share it with anybody, and I only love to give you some more valuable information so that you can live the life that you love and that you can be proud of. And if you like this, please leave me a comment and let me know what your thoughts are. Remember to live lovingly, peacefully, happily, successfully, necessarily, and luxuriously. Until the next time.
If you like what you hear, tell someone. If you like what you hear, be a dear and pass it on. Don't forget to stop at our website, www.lifesnecessitiesandluxuries.com, for more tips, tricks, tutorials to live a very necessary and luxurious life.